You're watching the Wellness Hour, leader in medical news and information. I'm Randy Alvarez. Today's program is a Consumer Report edition. It's very timely. With the recession, people are trying to save money whenever they can, especially on their taxes. Well, with us we have the Desert's leader in tax and accounting services, Stan Mroz, and also we have Jenna, who is your accounting manager. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Randy.
Thank you, Randy.
Now,
glad to be here.
We said at the top of the show, very exciting show, because
Right.
you find taxes very exciting. Right. Before we get into today's topic, tell us a little bit about the Stan Mroz Company.
We've been in the business for 34 years in accounting and taxes. We're the leader in the desert community in our industry.
Now, I've known you for about 7 years now, maybe eight or 9 years.
That's correct, yes. And
You've
we've
grown?
Tenfold.
Yeah.
This year, yes.
Big company now.
Yes, we're growing even more.
Now, Jenna, what is your role there?
I'm the accounting manager for the Stan Mroz Company, so I'm in charge of the bookkeeping division. I also do corporate tax.
Okay. Now, you hire nice people. You pride yourself in that.
That's correct, yes. We believe that having people who interact with our clients in a friendly manner and are helpful and provide good service. I want to be known as the friendly accountant, but also the leader in taxes and accounting in the desert.
Is it true people don't like, I mean, just like a dentist, that they don't like going to see their CPA or their accountant or their bookkeeper?
Some clients
you
have
ever hear that?
Yeah, some clients have commented that coming to the accountant is almost like going to the dentist. Right? We had one client actually comment on he felt like he was coming to get his extraction. So, you know, we pride ourselves on making our clients feel comfortable.
Well, it's true. I mean, when I get a call from you, I mean, the rare time I get a call from you on the weekend, when I see your name there on the caller ID, I know there's trouble of some sort.
Well, not
but I
necessarily.
did something wrong.
Not necessarily all the time, because we're just giving you up-to-date information.
It's usually good, but I always worry.
So you know where you're at all times.
I mean, you have big clients, by the way.
That's important.
You have big clients. I mean, you know, I know the Cosmetic Surgery Institute, Dr. Mroz Zachary, and that's a huge operation. You handle all of their things.
Yeah.
You've been handling the Wellness Hour.
The Wellness Hours. We also have a retired television producer, Cliff Bowl. He
has a star on the Walk of Fame.
He has a star on the Walk of Fame in Palm Springs. He produced such shows as
The X-Files.
The X-Files, Star Trek, and shows like that.
I mean, some of the biggest names in the desert, you know, without exaggeration, use your services, but also regular people.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
I mean,
Small businesses use our services. Individuals use our services. So, you know, we're ideal for a number of different industries.
So why do you think you've grown, by the way?
Well, it's because of the results we get for our clients, and our clients tell other clients, and we're on your show constantly.
Yeah.
So, and
do people see you on the program? Do they ever say they see me?
Giving out information, helpful information about taxes, accounting, and issues that are coming up. We also send out a monthly newsletter.
Yeah.
That kind of lays out important information for the small business and the individual.
So what's the difference between using just a bookkeeper and using your firm?
Well, one of the greatest misconceptions is that using a small bookkeeper is going to be cheaper. You know, your typical bookkeeper
more cost effective.
Yeah, well, it should be, isn't it?
Well, you know,
that would be my fear going to you.
Not necessarily. You know, the average bookkeeper may charge anywhere from $25 to $40 an hour, and you know, that's not to say that there aren't some bookkeepers out there who are well educated and doing a good job. But oftentimes, what we see is a small bookkeeper who has limited training, and they're not supervised, and oftentimes they tend to take 2 to 3 times as long to do the work as our firm.
Yeah. And we have highly trained, well supervised accounting and bookkeeping staff who type anywhere from 65 to 85 words a minute. They're thoroughly trained in QuickBooks and accounting,
they work with
supervised.
QuickBooks,
We have good systems and procedures in effect.
Okay.
So we can actually get the work done in half the time.
Now you're expanding even more, I understand.
Yes, we're expanding
more office space.
More office space.
Right. More. We want the small business person who's concerned about the accuracy of their accounting. Also the risk of having maybe their funds diverted, embezzled, because that's going around a lot.
Is that right, really?
Yeah, there are people out there. We've had three.
No, I know of several people. I mean, I think everybody knows the story where, you know, somebody handling their books an employee.
Long trusted employee, relative, yes. And
Well, in hard economic times, when there's a need for it, that's when we really start seeing it. You know, people are having difficulty paying their bills, and it does often start out as just borrowing, which they do intend to pay back, and then it tends to just
escalate into thousands of dollars.
Elaborate on that. You know, it was a very interesting perspective. You know, before we went on, we were talking. You say that you allow the small business or even large or medium business person to do what they do best.
Well,
Expand on that.
yes, you do. You know, we have a varied amount of clients who are either in the healthcare industry or construction industry and various other industries. And what they do best is to provide services for their customers or selling their products, and not having to worry about whether their accounting reports are accurate.
So you free them up to do what they do best.
Free
Yes.
them up to do what they do best. That's correct.
We become their back office or their
Right.
controller, so
Right.
we can handle
Oh, really?
everything for
Okay.
them. Yeah, we can handle everything for them as far as doing all of their invoicing and billing their customers. There are some clients where we collect all the fees, we pay all their bills, so we offer many different levels of service, which basically allows the owner to have the time to focus on what they do best.
Right. We also have. I have a great amount of experience in various areas, and so I always consult with my clients who have HR issues, you know, employee issues, or
You
financial
did that with us
issues.
as we've grown.
Right. You're right. And
I mean, you put in our 401k, our health insurance.
Exactly.
Or at least facilitated it, I should say.
exactly. Yeah.
I mean, am I your typical kind of a client that goes to you as a one-man person and then they're growing?
Ideally,
Exactly.
yes.
Yes. That a lot of small businesses will they're looking for economics, so they're going to start out with a small independent bookkeeper who seems cheaper, but
Yeah.
as they grow, they start encountering larger financial considerations that they have to deal with. So they come to us and get that expert advice. As a matter of fact, I interviewed a potential client last week who was in the avionics business, and they had a small bookkeeping firm dealing with them, but they weren't getting the advice that they needed so they could grow and expand. Plus the partnership issues and
Well, the fact that you have people to talk to is nice. You know, when you call,
Right.
there's usually somebody they can talk to.
Yeah, there's
Exactly,
always someone
yeah.
that
Do you
they can speak
field
with.
a lot of these calls?
I field a lot of the calls, especially in dealing with the bookkeeping issues and accounting questions that people have. So we pride ourselves on making sure that we're available for our clients.
Now, you both love what you do. You say that this, I mean, this really is something you
We're,
like
we're
to do.
really we're in the business of helping companies and individuals become successful, and that's really rewarding, you know. And we believe that you can't give something that you don't have yourself. We're a successful business, so we are able to offer our experience and our expertise to our clients, which really is an invaluable thing that we have to offer.